Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, you guys already saw the title. I've got a 2023 Toyota Supra with a 6-speed manual transmission, and I'm very excited to do a review on this car. The one thing that's gonna suck is that in my last Supra review video, I said this. This car is gonna make me eat my words. Because they're not even close to the same. Let's do a quick walk around and let's get to it. If you're clicking on this video, you probably already know what a Supra looks like, so I'm not gonna waste too much time getting into the little tiny details. But what I am gonna talk about is what makes this car super special. There's only 500 of these made. This is a special edition, and I'm gonna show you guys those little things that they did to this car to make it look the way it does. So the first thing we're gonna start with is the paint on this car. Right now, it's pretty cloudy out. As you can see the clouds in the hood reflection. But when it is sunny, it looks very soft to the touch. And when it's cloudy out, it takes a stealth look. It just kind of blends in with everything around it. It's a very interesting color. I would love to have this on something that I own one day. Look at the design of this bumper, man. This is pretty wild. It's just crazy that we're getting this kind of design in 2023. Take a look at the mirrors here. They are matte black, they're not gloss. The gloss is gonna be on the pillar here, but when it comes to the mirrors, you got nice matte black mirrors. You come to the back of the car, it still looks like a Toyota Supra in the rear, and you still have the nice divot on the roof. What would be really cool is if they took that divot and they brought that into the glass. That would just change the whole look of the car, at least from the rear. Now, one thing I've seen that I have fell in love with on this car are these 19-inch rims. Guys, have you seen anything like this anywhere else? I mean, that is one of the nicest rims I've seen on a car. It looks thin and light, but what a design. Everything else is basic Supra. Now we're gonna pop the hood here. So if you guys are ever trying to pop the hood in a Supra, you must know you have to pull this twice. A lot of guys just go under there and reach for it, and they're like, why can't I get the hood to open? That's why. Now underneath the hood, you're gonna have this bracing. This is not on the standard model Supras. This is gonna help stiffen up your chassis and make sure that the chassis is not flexing too much when you're going around turns or when you're having a track day. So I'm gonna pull this cover off for you guys so you guys can see what's underneath. The engine looks pretty stock to me. I tried to peep down there and I couldn't find anything different when it comes to downpipe or turbo or anything like that. Now the top end of the car, it still feels normal like the 8-speed automatic. Let's get to the interior of the car. Let's put this cover back on. Time to check out the interior. Beautiful black and brown doors here. And then when it comes to the seats, this kind of reminds me of a Ferrari 458, just a little bit. The brown with the black interior looks so good. It kind of gives the car a little European feel to me. And when it comes to the shifter, oh my gosh, I'm gonna talk about this when I'm doing POV. They did this right. They definitely did this right. Like I said earlier in the video, guys, I'm not gonna go too in depth when it comes to the interior features because it's pretty much the same as a normal Supra. You just have these beautiful seats that, in my opinion, this color combination right here with the carbon fiber and everything, this is it for me. This is A1. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I like it a lot. I just found the weirdest thing. I don't know if they ran out of a part at the factory or something like that, but take a look at this. On the driver's side door, part of the interior panel is brown to match the interior seats and the steering wheel. You come around to the passenger side, and it's all black. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. Now it's time to go do some POV driving. Let's get to it. Guys, I know what I said. I said that the 8-speed automatic is probably gonna be better than the 6-speed manual in the Toyota Supra. I was dead wrong. Now, if you're talking about a daily driver that you're not gonna take to the track ever, then the 8-speed auto is a great option. It is one of the fastest transmissions on the market. It's right next to a PDK. But when it comes to the Toyota Supra, the 6-speed changes the whole drive of the car. When I say that, I'm not just talking about being able to shift the car. I'm saying the throttle response is different. The characteristics of the engine, even the burble is different. Like the downshifts, it's just kind of explosive. And I think it all has to do with having a flywheel instead of a torque converter, because I feel like the car is tuned differently. And no, I don't mean it's got extra boost. I don't mean it's making more power. I mean the throttle response. The throttle response is very snappy, and the acceleration when it comes to the torque feel is a lot more brutal, and I think that's because it's a direct drive with the transmission. Even though, you know, the 8 HP transmission in the automatic has lockup in every gear, it's still going to be a lot more direct because there is nothing at all. It's strictly just gears. The other thing that I'm aware of is when you have the 6-speed in the new 2023 Supra, the gearing in the rear end changes. It goes from a 315 rear end to a 342. Yeah, and I know that's going to make the car feel a lot more intense. It's going to make the car feel a lot quicker, a lot more responsive. All that has to do with playing the way the car feels. Even the burbles feel a lot more snappier. They're kind of like a big bang, you know? I know you guys want to hear the exhaust clips, so I'm going to go ahead and hook up the exhaust on the mic and give you guys some POV with some great exhaust sounds. Now guys, this video wouldn't have been possible without the help of Beaver Toyota in Cumming, Georgia. If you guys are in the market for a new or used car, or even just shopping around, or maybe you want to bring your Toyota into service, go hit those guys up, go check them out. Guys, that's it when it comes to my review on this 2023 GR Toyota Supra with the 6-speed manual transmission. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. This Toyota Supra was reviewed by Tim. Peace.